Hi everybody, welcome back to Atta Boi Einstein. Me and Theo are on Bondi Beach right now, and we have a guest with us. She's going to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Natalie Passament.
Welcome, Natalie.
So what are you doing in town today, Natalie?
I am actually gonna do an interview assignment for my class, for my visual storytelling class at Texas State.
She's a student at Texas State right now.
Yep.
So what year are you?
I'm supposed to graduate next year. I took some time off, so
Good.
got back in it.
Yeah, good to you.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I took 5 years to graduate too. But I went to St. Ed's over here and up the hill right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I think I took 5 years too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that last year I had to pack in all the fucking classes.
It's a class for
Yeah.
Texas State. We wanted to know like what going to school right now during the pandemic was like.
So I guess it's a hard time for everyone, but I actually enjoyed taking classes online because I can go on my time. I usually am working or have stuff to do, so I can, put it back and push back assignments, I guess.
Were you at there when they shut down last semester? Or
Yeah, so like
you were
midway.
mid-semester? How'd that work out?
So I was taking some classes already online, so that didn't affect it. But the other ones, it was kind of like we were all in it together. The professors were like just super, understanding and just like, hey, this is what we're gonna be doing. I don't know what's gonna happen in the world, but
Was it immediately or was it?
It was like it. As soon as all of that, the whole entire world, like the pandemic.
What was the timeline? Like, was it like beginning March, like February?
I think it was like earlier, like February.
When did it start getting real though at school? When they were like canceling classes and stuff, or like how did that go?
Well, they didn't cancel. They just kind of moved them all online. Yeah. And then it was kind of up to the teachers. It was just hard because some of them have never even taught online.
But you couldn't go to class at all.
No, all campuses were like shut down.
So you're just communicating like emails and whatever.
Yeah. So, some stuff were difficult because you want to like ask questions immediately. You just have to wait.
Yeah.
And
so it taught you patience.
Are you doing any in-person classes now?
No. I just decided to do all online.
Would you feel comfortable doing an in-person class?
Yeah, I would be fine. It's just commute right now because
It's more beneficial, having to go. That's a 45-minute drive to.
Saves a lot of gas.
For sure.
Well, I was thinking like they've been doing online classes for college for like ever. Dude. Like, I don't think it was that hard of a thing, but
it's gonna change the way they do it for sure.
Yeah, because you can probably go to like college in New York and like just chill at your own fucking.
I have some classmates that like are in some other state. I don't even
MIT,
know. We had no idea, and I was like, well, that's really cool. Like I can go on vacation technically and just sign on Zoom, and then
if it's like research and stuff like that. But I don't know about like those like biology classes.
You need to be there for that kind of thing for sure.
So they open school majorly for like
those type of classes. I'm sure. Yeah.
What's your major?
Mass communications or electronic media and mass communications. Yeah.
Okay, and then aren't those mostly just like project orientated? And, like, stuff like
all of them are. That's why I'm doing the interview assignment. But it's actually really neat because it's just so broad. It like teaches you from like coding all the way to like filming.
So when you guys started up this semester, it's all online still, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then. Has it felt weird just meeting your fucking teachers over the fucking video?
On Zoom, on video, you're just like, hey. But no, it's, on the first days, I think we were, everyone was like showing their faces and like, got all dressed up. And then now nobody like does.
I'm starting to do therapy this week and it's going to be just like that. Like, hey, what's up, dude?
There's a lot of shit like that. I think I needed to get some kind of prescription filled and you just called them. Like they call in,
you see the doc.
Or you Zoom in, and it's a teledoc. And then I was like,
I had a doctor's appointment that I like was on the phone, and I was like, "What's this?"
And it's the you showed him.
What? Yeah, I had eczema.
No, don't show that to me, bro. I don't need to see it that close.
I requested a girl. So
Did diagnose anything? Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. It was just like a skin condition.
It was good. We were clear of the condition. Condition
totally cool.
free. Yeah.
And so since the last time when y'all shut down, were the finals online and all that?
Yeah, so that was Well, you know, some parts was cool about it because
you can have your cell phone
everything's
looking up the whole time you're taking finals. Yeah, dude. Come on.
Yeah. So yeah.
You didn't have to be on. You didn't have to be like on camera or anything. Taking things. So there's no
honor system.
So yeah. So you have to sign an honor system.
I swear I will not have my cell phone within arm's reach.
For my math class this semester, we have to, you know, take a picture of or scan our cheat sheet and then sign our name that we're not going to.
The honor code.
Thank God we have such a trustworthy generation right now. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
Did you know people that graduated and stuff? Like, how did that work?
No, not yet, actually. No, but graduation kind of sucked because they didn't get to walk the stage or like
jump in the river. Yeah, that's like a huge tradition.
It was all online, and they did like
virtually jump in your bathtub.
Y'all probably would have got corona in the fucking
sure. No, I feel bad for them though. I think that's something to look forward to, but I think it was all online on Zoom, like the whole graduation.
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
How was it? How were they?
They put it against your
thank you,
and you take a picture of it.
Yeah. No, you just get
and they still mailed you your fucking
virtually high five your professors.
You're like, okay, next.
Thanks for coming out. Good luck out there.
That kind of blows.
So no commencement speech. Like, was there a virtual commencement speech or a talker that came?
Who knows?
Would you watch it?
I'm not.
Fuck,
it's like 4 hours.
I'm gonna waste my time with that shit.
Yours would be next year, right?
So yeah, mine's like next year. So hopefully I get to walk the stage. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
spending all that money and time.
This is culmination of 16 years of education.
Yeah, the money is there, but especially the time.
Yeah, that's
the time you went through.
I can't tell you how many fucking sleepless nights I went through that I fucking doesn't mean shit now for me, but I don't know about you.
No, I totally agree. It's like,
because I went in for business administration, and what I ended up getting were a bunch of just sales jobs, you know, selling software here, selling software. Then I gravitated towards like actually putting hands on, so I started learning code.
Yeah.
And I went that route, but there's no fucking degree in like that. You just fucking do it.
There's not. It's just like a skill, but that skill can like, I guess, take you.
It's a $200K a year fucking skill, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane. But like, that's the thing though. You don't have to go to school for that. You can literally just pick up a book and fucking do that. But I went on a scholarship, so I was gonna use the government's money because fuck them.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Same.
Yeah, if you can get it. For sure.
You're a little too young, you know. You can't just go hit the world at 18. You end up fucking on the street, you know.
All kinds of debt. Yeah, it's kind of.
Or they work in a 7-Eleven or something. I don't know.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the project and the class that you're taking.
So the class is visual storytelling, and it began with teaching us camera basics, video basics, and so now we're in the subject of interviewing people, and it's kind of like this in a different way, just kind of documentary, just asking questions.
So when you say documentary, like is that the type they're making you focus on?
No, not necessarily. I think I took it more so in a documentary because it's just asking people questions, but you're not hearing the questions being told, so it's kind of just like fast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
on the spot.
On the spot, like whatever, and then make it flow though, not like it's
like you're just up there. Hey, how do you feel about big titties?
Yeah. Like one-ended questions.
I like them.
Yeah, you're like, okay, well.
Hopefully that's not the question.
No, it's more like, how did you feel about that, right?
Yeah, how, and like elaborate. And
so that they can't just like yes or no you.
Right.
Like that, right?
It has to be something everyone's kind of passionate about.
And so since Corona, you haven't been able to go out there and like practice it or anything?
No, so that was one of the issues was the assignment, I guess, was created, years ago. And you're supposed to just kind of walk in on campus and just like set up your tripod and like interview people. For obvious reasons, we can't do that now. Well, I guess you could with like mask and all that, but nobody wants to just, especially right now, like nobody wants to talk and like.
It's a weird time to stop someone.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, they're like, what?
Are you in San Marcos right now?
No, so I live in Austin, and that was another thing. So I was like, I don't live in San Marcos.
Go set up at Auditorium Shores, and it's fucking everybody.
Yeah, right. That's so true.
Go right into people that are right there.
Yeah.
You have all semester to do this? Or?
No, so it's just kind of like a quick assignment. It wasn't really like a project. If it was a project, I would have been like way more stressed about it. No, but it's just a little assignment, kind of just getting you into the basics of videoing an interview and like asking questions. I think it's just kind of for practice. Yeah.
Do you mind if we watch you do it with Zeke?
No, not at all.
Yeah, cool.
So do you want...
Ready?
Oh, yeah. So, the subject that we're going to be talking about is, I think a lot of people have a lot of things to elaborate on, would be diversity, especially during these times. So I just, some of the questions I came up with were, actually, when I was starting to kind of look it up, I didn't even know what a lot of words meant, like social location and like intersectionality.
What does intersectionality mean?
Exactly. So I didn't know, but it's
hermaphrodites, right?
No, it's the interconnected nature of social categorizations such as race, class, and gender. So usually
how they weave in and out.
Yeah. So those are the three main things of how you get put into this like little realm of like you
don't even realize you get put into this
and it's just natural and everyone is kind of in it, and then that's what kind of something you like base your judgment off if you judge people.
We don't judge around here for sure.
No judgment on. But so I didn't know all about that, and I'm actually taking a class called Diversity and Communications, and it's so interesting just because I feel like the way the teacher teaches about all of this stuff.
It's cool to hear there's classes like this.
I know. I didn't know that there was. So it's opening. We have to do discussion boards, so it's opening up a lot of people's like eyes in the way that she's teaching them.
So she's making you ask people diverse questions. About diversity.
I mean, we got
it's like racism and social. It's kind of everything because it all.
Is it broad or is it like how do you feel about the Proud Boys?
No. It's broad, but the questions are usually like personal, not personal in like
like are you a racist?
Yeah, no, not like that. Oh my god, I should probably get
or more open like, do you have racist thoughts?
Would you? Do you have racist?
You can't really say no or not.
Quick fire.
Sometimes when I'm walking dirt down there.
No, and then you kind of reading other people's posts, you kind of have a sense of like who is racist or like who didn't know.
You kind of already have a feel for you fucking.
Yeah, you like don't respond to them. You're like, I'm gonna scroll up and not respond to you.
Or just a random friend of a friend. They're like Trump 2020. And they just walk away.
Yeah, we're like,
you can kind of see from the outfits of the classmates and stuff who's who for sure.
Is it like that? Wait, what's the age group in your class right now?
You know what? I don't know. I think a lot of so the classes right now are kind of it's more the major ones. It's not the core classes. So I'm guessing it's around like early 20s. Like,
is it a senior 18, level class?
Yeah, senior-ish, junior class.
Have they submitted anything? Has anybody submitted anything to be like peer reviewed or anything like that?
No,
like, have you seen anything, what they're working on or something?
Oh no, well I haven't seen anything yet.
That's insane.
I know. I wish I had like a little
going in blind
example.
Yeah. So, do you know anyone else that's taken the class or anything?
No, not personally. Honestly, I've never met anyone, and it's weird because like you don't see anybody either. You don't. Talk to them face to face.
It's like the weirdest like first
it is. You're just like this imaginary person in your head.
And how many other classes do you have?
I'm taking 4 classes right now.
4 classes.
Yeah.
And they're all with different virtual people.
Yeah, they're all different instructors. They're all online.
What if you need help? Like, do you know anybody in the class or anything?
No. Well, so this is what's cool is there's an app called GroupMe, and it's basically just all of the
group
students.
meetups, we smoke weed and
literally.
we figured this out, man. Here we go.
It's just this group chat, honestly, with all of the students, and it's super liberal in a sense because they're just always talking about like.
Do you think that it is occupying more or less of your time now that you're going more for sure?
100% more, just because you're not in class to hear your teacher and like.
It's got to be you. It's got to be all you.
Yeah, it's all you. Like, you're going to be the one reading the book. You're going to be the one, watching the lectures.
As you should be as a good student.
I mean, should professors be worried that they might be just like, I mean, if you're basically doing all that, couldn't you just check in with like virtually with a lot of this stuff?
Definitely. Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like you're teaching yourself in a sense. So it's like, why?
Which is a better way of learning, I think.
Which personally, I do because I'm more of a hands-on. So I'm like, I'll just teach myself how.
So there's no safeguards though. Like, I can just take a nap. Right?
Sure. Or have your brother do your classes for you.
And then that's another. People can just pay someone and just take
I got my PhD, man.
As many people as we know, we take those kids kitchen safety things, we just Google the answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Get that quick kitchen manager license.
Yeah. Math Away has helped me a lot in my math.
100%. Shout out to Math Away.
Shout out to Math Away.
Is that the thing now? Or something? I graduated 2012, so I think 8 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. Well, in my math class, it's called Math Away, and you just kind of type in the equation, and it gives you the answer.
It gives you the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, the answer, bro. The steps.
The future.
Bro, I can go back and get my master's.
It's here.
Quick.
This would be the best time to go get it.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to prove that.
Like you need more things to do. You check.
Dude, and that's insane. I mean, just remember that when it started, Yale started just giving out their fucking
if you'd ever get off the damn beach, maybe you would get your master's.
Bro, you can't, bro. All you gotta do is turn around. There's bitches. There's fucking surfing. I don't know. I'm just kidding it.
That's literally where I will.
Have y'all done anything like outside of Corona safety guidelines?
She's got back to work too. She's in the service industry.
I went back to work.
Yeah. How's that been?
That's an experience.
Yeah, to say the least, right?
To say the least.
Yeah, because one thing we always talk about the tiki bar that I'm running, and how it goes and the different interactions and dealings that you have week in and week out.
Yeah.
The behaviors of the wonderful people that are coming back out into the world.
I don't know. It kind of makes you realize again that not everyone is just like you, and everyone has different opinions and blah blah blah. But more so, I just want them to understand that it's like not our guidelines, and we're just following.
I think people have a hard time understanding that. Like, you're not. Dude, do you think I really want to be telling you to do this all the time?
To put on your mask.
Yeah,
if you want to be your fucking mom.
Literally,
dude. Like, I'm not paid enough.
And it's really just two simple rules. It's like if you're up walking, put a mask on. If you're not.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then the fact is, like, this isn't new, and you catch people doing it, and you're like, dude, every place is doing everything the same way, so you feel like a dumbass for having to tell people multiple times.
I think some people are just out for looking for a fight.
Everyone also so tense, for whatever reason.
There's not a lot to do. You're looking at the internet all day and getting some type of way because of how dumb shit people are posting.
And the media is just...
You walk out on one like fucking wishing someone would. There's
this thing that builds up in your brain or something when you're like isolated or something. It's called tachykinine.
What, tachykinine?
Tachykinine.
Like, I'm learning 2 new words today. Yeah. What is tachykinine?
It's some kind of like chemical your brain creates when you've been isolated for a long time, and it increases aggression and increases arguing, like people.
I believe that, and the news too would probably
people go crazy. The solitary.
Solitary confinement. Yeah, for sure, same thing.
And so I think people just.
You pair
looking for a fight, like, yo, I'm broke. I can't go outside. I can't go to the strip club, but
I'd be itching to fight.
It's just some people couldn't. Okay, my mom was strict as fuck. She made me just sit there, like when I want to do stuff. So I'm used to sitting until I'm okay, But I get it. We're adults now, but. I don't know, but how do you feel about Abbott changing that, reversing it? But everybody's open anyway.
Everyone's open anyway.
Yeah, everyone's open now.
Honestly,
officially,
they can keep going back and forth with what they're gonna do.
Now you guys don't need this food.
It's been the Wild West. Like, it's already been people operating how they're operating.
All 60 was live as fuck last week.
Yeah, Dirty was like popping.
Nobody tipping.
TABC.
Nobody tipping us.
A few places, and dude, let me say something. If you go out in this time during a pandemic and don't tip, don't come out. Just do everyone a favor. Buy yourself a 6-pack, a bottle, drink at home with your lady. Just don't come out.
Could be in a fake ass, blow some money, man.
Yeah,
come on.
Like, just tip these people are out here trying to show you a good time, having to be parents, like we're saying, working double time on mask up, do this, wipe this.
Yeah.
And then if you don't, why do you expect them to be like nice to you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But to each his own. I don't know from the never worked in the industry people. Those people are trash. Like they should just go get another job, dude. Go fuck.
I feel like it should almost be a college course that you have to work at a restaurant or a bar for like
you gotta have shit handed to you to know how to be a nice person.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's just also Austin people. They're so Not all of them. Okay.
Part of the question is diversity. Yeah, there's just certain
exactly.
Of people.
And they're just very entitled for
I
whatever
see it more
reason
out of the
they
out of
have.
towners that get here all the fuck.
Well, she's got best, like, she experiences people on West 6th and then towards Dirty, and I guarantee you it's totally different clienteles.
Yeah, and on East, like, and it's just a matter of literally, it's not even that far. It's just weird how everyone is so separate or segregated in that way.
Yeah.
But then it's also those people that are just broke and don't tip because they're overspending.
They want to be out. Yeah,
their friends are out.
Like, dude, you shouldn't be out here. What are you doing? Save your money, bro.
Yeah. Well, some of the places were telling me they're just automatically adding 20% to whatever. Like,
I heard the surcharges,
which is smart. I mean, do it, man. Like, honestly, if you know that you're at a place that has to deal with that kind of clientele, do it.
But honestly, how do you not have money though? Because you've been not being able to go out. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell are you spending it on?
Some people, they'll just
some people smoke a lot of weed.
They'll find a way to blow it.
Yeah. I think you're giving people too much credit for sure.
Cough syrup.
Some people start podcasts. They just buy dumb shit, you know.
Yeah, as you can see, I built up a spaceship just occupying my time. Well, appreciate it, guys. This episode's Atta Boi Einstein, and have a good one.
Bye, y'all.